In this lesson, we will discuss about different types of tools in toolbar. Before going to tools, just take a look on layers panel, because layers are one of the most powerful features of Photoshop. A layer is the term used to describe different levels at which you can place an object or image. In layers panel, the background layer is always locked. If you want to open this padlock, just double click on it and click on OK to open the padlock. And beside the layer, the eye indicates, this eye icon indicates the layer is in visible mode. If you want to hide this layer, just click on this eye icon to hide. Again click on this to show. One of the most important thing to remember is insert a new layer for every image or object or a new work. To insert a new layer, just click on create a new layer option in layers panel, or use Ctrl Shift N shortcut key to create a new layer. Now coming to the toolbar, first we will see how to change the background color and foreground color. On the bottom of the toolbar, you can find two color boxes. That is, one is foreground color and one is background color. The foreground color is used to paint, fill and apply strokes, and the background color is used to fill the erased areas. Both colors are used to create gradient fills, but the foreground and background colors can be set using eyedropper tool, or from color palette or swatches palette, or from Adobe Color Picker. Just click on this color box to change the color. The default colors of these color boxes are black and white. If you want to change it to default colors, just click on this small box icon to change it into default colors, that is black and white, or you can use shortcut key D also. If you want to switch colors, it means to reverse the foreground and background colors, just click on this double-sided arrow or use the shortcut key X. If you want to fill the foreground color to your selection, use Alt plus backspace key, and if you want to fill background color, use Control plus backspace key in your keyboard. I will give all the shortcut keys of this video in my description, please check it. Next, Move tool. The first tool under toolbox is Move tool, which is used to move a selection or entire layer by dragging it with your mouse or using keyboard arrows. See, you can move the selection with your mouse or navigation keys, that is arrows in your keyboard. If you right click on various tools, you can find more tools related that particular tool. Now we will discuss about marquee tools. See, there are four types of marquee tools in Photoshop, that is rectangular marquee tool, elliptical marquee tool, single row and single column marquee tool. And these marquee tools are the most basic selection tools, and these tools are used to draw selections based on geometric shapes. Specifically, the marquee tool allows you to draw rectangular and elliptical selections. Under every marquee tool, you have four options under options bar, that is new selection, add to selection, subtract from selection and intersection with selection. After you have created a selection, you can modify it by adding or subtracting from it. Start by creating a selection on the canvas. Select rectangular marquee tool and draw a rectangular shape. See. Now fill the color using foreground or background. Use shortcut keys, either Alt plus backspace to fill the foreground color or Control plus backspace to fill the background color. Now see, the selection is still displaying. If you want to unselect that selection, use Control plus D to unselect. If you want to go back, just use Control plus Z to go back, that is undo. You can undo up to 50 steps in Photoshop 2019 edition. Now the second one is add to selection. If you want to add to selection with previous one, just select add to selection option and draw one more rectangle on the previous one. See, now in this selection it adds the top rectangular to the first rectangle. If you want to add more. Now next one is subtract from selection. If you want to subtract from selection, just click on subtract from selection option and draw one more rectangle on the first rectangle. Now it subtracts the area from the first selection. Last one is intersection. Intersection means the common area of both the rectangles. Draw a rectangle. What is the common area? The topmost area is the common area for both the rectangles. It selects the common area. Now fill the color. To deselect, use Ctrl plus D to deselect. And these four options are same for elliptical marquee tool, single row marquee tool or single column marquee tool. Insert a new layer and select rectangular marquee tool. Next select elliptical marquee tool with add to selection. Now draw a elliptical marquee tool on rectangular marquee tool. It adds the selection of elliptical shape. If you want to subtract, just select subtract option and draw here. So with this you can use the combination of four tools also. The next one is lasso tool, which is located directly below the marquee tools. There are three types of lasso tools, that is lasso tool, polygon lasso tool and magnetic lasso tool. The lasso tool is more complex in their behavior than the marquee tools, but it is the most powerful tool for selecting irregular shapes. It selects an object by drawing a freehand border around it. Now open a irregular shape image and select your lasso tool. If you have done any mistake during selection, you can go back with backspace on your keyboard. Now just release your mouse button on first point, it will automatically select it. Now copy your image, Ctrl C to copy and paste it wherever you want, Ctrl V to paste. Select your move tool to move the object. If you want to resize the object, use Ctrl plus T transformation tool and use these bounded boxes to resize your object. Use Shift Alt key to drag the object because it is a universal selection. It means all four corners are resized at a time. Now we will complete with lasso tool. Now next go for polygon lasso tool. Polygon lasso tool is designed to draw straight edged segment of a selection border. Click on each corner until you click on the first corner again to complete the selection. For this, open a straight line edged image and select your polygon lasso tool. Click on first point and you can directly go to the straight line edge. Click on first point to complete the selection and Ctrl C to copy and paste it, Ctrl V to paste. Or if you want to resize, use Ctrl plus T to resize your document. Now next tool is magnetic lasso tool. This magnetic lasso operates like the standard lasso tool, but it automatically places selection anchors as you move the cursor. See. Open the same image and start selection. The cursor along the edge you are targeting for the selection. Click on the starting point on the image. Drag around the area of the image. It is easier than lasso tool or polygon lasso tool. The selection is automatically done based on the color range. With the help of this tool, you can select either irregular shapes or regular shapes. Whereas lasso tool works only for irregular shapes and polygon lasso tool works only for straight line edges. The selection is completed. Ctrl C to copy, again Ctrl V to paste and paste here only. Ctrl V to again paste. This is the use of magnetic lasso tool. After completion of these lasso tools, we will move to the next selection tool, that is magic wand tool or quick selection tool. The first one is quick selection tool. Now open an image and select this one. Quick selection tools works by allowing you slowly brush over the image. If you move the brush, the selection will expand. Once you have clicked the move button, the selection is made and it automatically switches to add selection mode. You can add more neighboring areas with this. After completion of your selection, copy the image and paste it wherever you want. Ctrl T to transformation to decrease the size. The next one is magic wand tool. Magic wand tool is one of the oldest selection tools in Photoshop. It selects the area in a document with the same or similar fill color, stroke weight, stroke color, opacity or blending mode. For example, open this image and select your magic wand tool. Now select the image. If you want to add, click on add to selection from options bar and add. It selects only plain colors. Now the selection is complete. Select your image, that is copy your image, Ctrl C and paste it. Ctrl V to paste. See, here, this is your. I will show one more simple trick to select this one. Ctrl D to deselect. Instead of selecting this image, I am simply selecting the background image, because the background is completely in white color. It means a single color. Just click on background color. See, the entire thing is selected in a single click. Now reverse this selection. Control Shift I is the shortcut key for reverse selection. Now Control C and Control V to paste. This is a simple trick to select the image which have background plain colors. Our next tool is crop tool. This is one of the most basic editing technique in Photoshop, and this crop tool allows you to select an area of the image and discard everything outside this area. Cropping reduces the dimensions of the image. The major reason for cropping is to cut the portion or part of the image. First, click on the crop tool and click and drag the tool over the part of the image that you want to keep, and click enter to complete your crop. See, everything is discarded outside the selection area. This is the first method for cropping. The second method is, instead of dragging, you can use this handles also to select your area. This is the second method. You can crop your image using rectangular marquee tool also. How? Select your rectangular marquee tool and draw a rectangular shape which you want to keep, and click on crop tool to complete the crop and press enter. The next tool is perspective crop tool. This tool lets you transform the perspective in a photo while cropping. Perspective crop tool can be used to crop and correct the converging verticals or horizontal lines in a picture within a single crop action. Open the image. This tool is very useful when the image is in perspective mode. See, you cannot crop this right side angle with the help of crop tool. For that, I am selecting perspective crop tool and select the area. Set your corners by dragging these handles. Press enter or click on this tick mark to complete. This is the use of perspective crop tool. We will see one more example. See, the next tool is slice tool. These slice tools are used to cut the images into slices and which is used to export to a web page. Using slice tool, you can cut the images into pieces. See, for example, I am selecting this header, and next one, click and drag to select navigation bar, and the last one is click and select the footer of the image. If you want, you can select this part also. Now I am selecting 4 parts of this image. Now go to file menu, click on save for web devices, or go to export save for web. Click on save for web, and if you want to change the format and quality of the image, you can. After completion of these settings, click on save button to complete the slices. Select your destination and click on save. These images are stored under a folder named as images. These are the images which you have selected: header, navigation bar, body and the footer. With this, we will complete all the selection tools, that is marquee tools, lasso tools and quick selection tools, crop tool and slice tool. Now let's practice some more examples on these selection tools. Now we are going to create a shape or logo using marquee tool. For this, insert a new layer, select elliptical marquee tool. I am going to create a shape and fill the color. I am using 2 colors. If you want 3 colors, then also you can Control T to transformation, and I am changing this reference point to right corner. If you want to change any corner, you can change. And the angle, the default angle is 0. I am going to change to 20 and press Control 2 times and use Control Shift Alt T. Now if you want to move this, select all the layers. To select all the layers, select first layer, hold down the shift key and click on last layer. And use Ctrl plus E to merge all the layers into one. Now you can resize with Ctrl plus T and hold down the Shift Alt and reduce your shape. If you want to duplicate, just hold down the Alt key and drag. You can duplicate any number of copies from this.